So if you caught yourself saying or thinking, oh, I just cannot be bothered, one too many times that it's stopping you reach your goal. You have? Okay, this is the video for you. So we all do it, don't we? We all say, I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to do this, can't be bothered to do that. I get it. You know, we're all human. We don't have superpowers. Sometimes we just can't be bothered to do things. I get that. But this video is really about if you're saying, I can't be bothered just so many times that it's causing this fogginess in your brain. And that fogginess is kind of stopping you from doing other things. How can we get around this? Well, I came about a motto that I've basically been using for the last 10 years. It's a motto that helps me get stuff done. That might be whether it's on adventures, but it's also day-to-day stuff, because it's the day-to-day stuff that if you can get right, then you have space in your head of you to get the weight off your shoulders so that you can go and put your focus, put your attention onto the really important stuff, the really big stuff that's going to change you, change the world. Well, what is this motto? Okay, so this motto helps future you. It might make present you a little bit annoyed and a little bit frustrated that you got lots to do, but it's going to help the hell out of the future you. The big thing about going on adventures is, it all comes down at the end of the day to admin and getting the little details, the little fine-tuning, all the little admin, all the little things that you don't think are big problems, sorting those out first to just stop and eliminate, a much bigger problem down the line. And so that is where I came across the term, don't lose your botheredness. Now, don't lose your botheredness. I get it. Botheredness isn't really a word. Well, it is now. It's going to be in your vocabulary to help you. So don't lose your botheredness basically means as soon as you say or think, oh, I just cannot be bothered. I can't be bothered. Can't be asked. Then you just got to go and do it. You just got to go and rip off that Band-Aid, do it straight away before you've even got time to mill it over and think what a pain it's going to be to actually do it. That can be anything. That can be anything like as simple as taking the bins out. Have you ever thought, I've done it. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to take the bins out. Sure enough, the next day they smell, or it's got too full that you're trying to get that tea bag in. It just makes a mess. It causes pain for future you. Little things like really should put my running kit out. I really mean to be going running every morning. I can't be bothered to do it right now. I'm just going to go straight to bed. I'll do it in the morning. Well, sure enough, if you haven't made it easy for yourself, future you is going to find it much harder to go running that next morning unless you've made it easier. So that's day-to-day stuff. If we're talking about adventures, adventures, it happens all the time. You've got to live in the present, and this is what it really taught me. So living in the present and getting things right at the time. You've got a shoelace that's loose. You look down on it. You're on a mountain. You don't want to stop the team. You're on a roll. You just can't be bothered. You can't be bothered to cause the faff, to do all that. It will be fine. It's going to come loose. And you never know where that might come loose. It might cause you, put you in quite a dangerous scenario. You've put yourself and your team into unnecessary danger. You've put your tent up. It's a still calm day. But then you're having your dinner, you're warm in your sleeping bag, and the winds pick up and they come in the wrong direction that you put your tent up. Oh, I can't be bothered. I'm warm and toasty in here. Can't be bothered to get out and sort the tent out, flip it around. That would just cause so much faff. It will be fine. Storm comes in, you have to get up in the middle of the night, move your tent. It's so much harder in the dark. It's just so much harder to do later on. As soon as you think it or you say it, then you say, don't lose your botheredness. And you just got to go and do it. You just got to go and rip it off and do it straight away. Because whether that be on adventures or in your day-to-day life, that will just mean that you've got so much more attention and brain power for the stuff that really matters. All these things add up. They create this fog in our brains. And sure enough, when we do these little things at the time, most of the time, they're pretty simple, aren't they? They don't take much time. But altogether, they can cause a headache. And they just get in the way of the stuff that's really, really important, I think. So use it. If you catch yourself out, if you catch yourself saying, I can't be bothered, or think it, I can't be asked, I can't be bothered, then just go and do it. Just have a go and say to yourself, hey, don't lose your botheredness. I don't know, what's personal to you? What's really important? What are your goals and your dreams that you really want to get done, that maybe you feel like you've just got the weight of the world on your shoulders? Well, maybe this will take a little bit of that weight off. Focus your attention onto your dreams and goals. So have a go. Let me know in the comments if you find it helpful. Don't lose your botheredness. And I'll see you next time. Bye.